The rest of the world continues to suffer. Tonight, we'll discuss what's happening in India. Somber start to the week. India's Wuhan virus cases have surged beyond Brazil. This makes India the second worst affected country in the world. The US sits in the first place with more than 6.4 million cases. India comes next with over 4.2 million. Brazil is in the third place with more than 4.1 million cases. Over the recent weeks, India has been jumping places on the global charts, largely due to the record daily surge in cases. Over the last 24 hours, India has recorded more than 90,800 cases. That's the second consecutive day of registering 90,000 cases. No other country in the world has posted more than 80,000 cases in a single day. Earlier, America held the record for the most number of cases registered in a single day at 77,299. India breached that record on August 30th with 78,761 cases. As it stands, India has more than 880,000 active cases of the Wuhan virus. Over 3.2 million people have been cured and discharged, and over 71,600 people have lost their lives to the deadly virus. India's pandemic situation looks very grim. The Wuhan virus is ravaging India's densely populated cities. The poor healthcare system is unable to bear the burden. Several patients have been turned away due to the lack of beds. The crisis is real and deadly. But a lot also depends on what data one looks at. If you were to go only by these headline numbers, the situation looks dangerous, even hopeless. But that's just half the truth. Our next report gives you the complete picture. The metro rail is now functional. Trucks are back on the highways. Life is returning to normalcy. India is mostly out of the lockdown. Is it too early to do it? As India becomes the second worst hit country in the world, here are 5 data points that give us the complete picture of India's fight against the pandemic. India's COVID-19 death rate is one of the lowest in the world. So far, India has reported more than 71,600 deaths. The fatality rate stands at 1.72%. The global average is at 3.3%. On this parameter, India stands 19th among 20 worst affected countries in the world. India is reporting 48 deaths per million people. The global average stands at 110. Brazil and the UK are reporting deaths 12 to 13 times higher than India per million people. Increased testing. That's how India has been able to keep the death rate low. People are being detected with the virus much before their condition gets worse. India's daily testing has gone up from 100,000 tests per day in the month of May to 1.2 million tests every day at the moment. China has conducted the most number of tests, 160 million. The US comes second with 87 million tests. India sits in the third spot with 49 million. Increased testing is also why India has been reporting a record daily surge in cases. The flip side to the damning number is the recovery rate. Early detection leads to faster recovery. India's recovery rate stands at 77%. That's better than the recovery rate in the US at 57%. COVID-19 patients in India have been able to recover faster as India ramped up its medical capacities to meet the surge in cases. In the month of April, there were just 95,000 dedicated beds. By the end of August, the number went up to 1.2 million beds. Also, India has been able to contain the spread in most parts of the country. 5 states account for 60% of the cases. This does not mean that India faces no risk and that everything is under control. The situation is expected to ease as testing and tracing has gone up. Bureau Report, WION World is One.